There we go. Okay. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Dirty Parlay. It's episode number 60. We are climbing up. And with me today is Darren. Darren, how are we doing?
Excellent, bro. How are you?
I'm fucking wonderful. Fucking wonderful. It's sad, though, we can't have Nate today. I fully, thank him for understanding that my schedule couldn't work. And so he opted to take, Thursday for the show, even though he can't be on the show tonight because he's working. I have to work tomorrow night. Everything's set up through my computer and my system, so it's nice of him to do that. Obviously, we want Nathan here. Hopefully, maybe he tags in here at some point. Who knows? He was trying to do that last time. It was just you and me. But we just ended the show a little too early for him. But who knows what happens tonight? Either way, thank you, Nathan, for understanding. And we still got Nathan's picks, so he didn't miss anything there. He's still recovering from being sick. I'm pretty sure he's okay now, but you probably wouldn't get a shut the fuck from him this week anyways if he was on here. I would have been awesome, though, if he was. But anyways, you got D and I tonight. It's going to be fun. And we have Nate's picks. And let's just go ahead and get out of the way before we even get to it, D. You and I fucking blew it in a dirty parlay. I blew it first because you had that plan. Don't get me wrong. But you still lost as well. So did you know you and I are only one win away from each other's records on the locks?
Dude,
Sucks.
I'm about to start asking E for picks.
No.
I tried asking him tonight, bro.
Did you really? Swear?
Not for the pod, but he's asking me to go to the casino. And
Yes, he told me. He told me.
And I'm like, well, maybe if I win, bet tonight. And he said, what's the bet? And I was like, you tell me.
Oh, no.
Baker and he didn't say anything. And so I said, Baker 2 TDs. And then he's like, it sent like Dave Chappelle, a little crack rock sprinkling. And it's Tyrone Bigham.
Sprinkle it on. Sprinkle it on. It's so I know.
Didn't even do it. Whoa! Oh my god!
So
I need to do it right now.
yeah, do it quick, because kickoff's like technically 3 minutes, but they might lock it now. Quick question for you: does Baker officially get the start? Because I know Wolford had a neck injury. They
I
said
haven't
it.
watched any pregame.
Okay, because
What are they saying?
what I heard today, it was game time decision about Wolford's neck. So I don't know who got the start. I don't know either. So we're gonna find out together. We are streaming live while the game's about to kick off here because this is a Thursday night edition.
I love it, bro.
I do too. I kind of do too. I like Thursday nights. It's kind of fun. And hey, by the way, just getting ahead of it. Next week I work Friday too. So if we're down for Thursday, if as long as Nate's good, hopefully he will be. If not, I'll try and see if he can get someone to switch. It's kind of hard for me to switch my schedule. I did try, but it just didn't work. But Thursday night would be cool too because we could watch the game as we're going here. So I got the game on my TV to my left. So if I'm looking to my left, I see that. I got the display monitor for the slideshow, and I got us over here. So if you see my neck twirling everywhere in this episode, there's the reason why right there, straight up. Okay. Let's go ahead. I'm the only one that has some extra picks here. Let me know, Darren, you go ahead and keep making your pick. Let me know if you lock it in or not before it actually starts, because right now they're doing the intro. So I'm curious. Very curious.
So for regular touchdown, they don't have it. In passing, they only have Derek.
Oh, it sucks. It sucks. A lot of sports books are like that if they don't have the official quarterback. But what you could do is a live bet for something of him. Pretty sure. Maybe not throwing, but
Let me see if player performance doubles on there.
okay. While you're doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and get my pick out of the way. I'm the only one that made a extracurricular pick. Last week I did bad on my extracurricular picks. I went 0-2 in UFC and I went 2-3 in college. Now, granted, I did jinx myself. I did really hot in college this year for football, and I said that last week and it jinxed me. But I still have a winning record when it comes to college football, so shout out to me. But this is tonight's picks. Tonight, aka Saturday, I picked for the UFC. I got, of course, Patty the Batty to win by finish. It's minus 114. He's already favored to beat that guy by 240. And then the last one, I only have two picks here. Is Ilya Topuria. I can never read UFC names for shit, but I got him to win by finish. It's plus 175. He's facing Bryce Mitchell, and I hate that guy. So this is just a fucking respect pick for me. Like, I just can't stand Bryce Mitchell, so I want him to get knocked out, even though he probably won't be because he's all wrestle, and he'll probably like delay it till decision. This is just if I go 1-1. Shit, and I better not go 0-2. Patty better win this. But if I go 1-1 in UFC, I'm not gonna be mad because the second one, the one I lost, is all for hope. I just want it to happen, so I'm gonna bet on it, and I'm rooting for it. But that's the only extracurricular picks I have. I did tweet out our picks an hour ago for tonight, just to be safe, just to have it out there before we started. But let's go ahead and get to. Well, actually, we'll get to tonight's we'll get to our picks again. I did tweet it out. We'll get to it in a second. We'll go ahead to records. I always forget records are up next. So Darren,
So
go ahead, please.
Jan Blachowicz is fighting.
Yep. He's fighting. The guy he's fighting, I want to bet on, but he's so heavily favored. Makalev.
Yeah. Aaron Till's fighting. Bryce
Yep.
Mitchell.
I actually have it right here. Yeah. Bryce Mitchell's the first fight. There's no women on this card. I think it's the first time I've seen that in like years.
It's hard to keep, like, especially with the other promotions out there, dude. Girls are going to fight other places, so
It's very true.
it's hard to keep a stacked card with fucking females.
But I mean, I think the biggest fights is the Jan fight, the Patty the Batty fight, Darren Till and Bryce Mitchell. Like that's like those 4 fights right there. Nate might have other things, he'd probably say, but I mean, that's all I'm seeing out of this. So who knows? I wonder what Nate picked. Maybe he'll text us here soon or something, and we'll find out. But let's go ahead and get to the records. Last week, you and Nate were tied at 8-7 for top of the rankings here. I was 1 win behind. I was actually that's for football, but in overall records, I went 9-13. Like I said, extracurricular, I did awful. So it's a new month, new pod month here for the records. You guys both have the belt at 8-7. I am at 9-13. It is what it is. That's records. Nothing special about it. You guys only picked NFL last week. I picked NFL, college, and UFC, and I did bad in everything but NFL. But I went 7-8 in NFL. Spoilers. We'll get to it too. Time for shut the fuck up. Listen, I didn't have a lot to be pissed about this week, but there's one thing I kept hearing, and it was from different radio stations. This week was the first week I actually listened to radio, not podcasts, in a while. So my shut the fuck up goes to Sports Shock Jocks. And I say that because, and I put a picture of Mike Francesca on there. He's just the easiest target. It's not mad at him in particular, but he represents the people I'm pissed off about. And Darren, you probably experienced this too. But like Brock Purdy came in off of injury to Jimmy Garoppolo. We know this, right? But multiple times this week, I turned on the radio and like fucking Shock Jocks are going like, oh, people need to relax. Brock Purdy's not the next man. Like, he's not the next all MVP and stuff. It's like, bro, no one's saying that. Like, they're just saying he's going to do decent in the offense that Kyle Shanahan made. So, like, sit the fuck down. Calm the fuck down. If people are actually coming out here and going, Iowa State legend Brock Purdy is going to be the next fucking Tom Brady, then okay, then fuck him. But, like, no one's actually saying that. Maybe a 49er fan's going, we're all right. We're all right. But even if, like, Brock Purdy does bad or good, you got Josh Johnson as the third stringer, who's now this is like his 17th NFL team. And so, I don't care. I'm the kind of the same way too. I think, holy shit, Devontae made a crazy catch. I don't know if I'm behind or if same pace as you, but insane. But anyways, I'm one of those guys that whoever Shanahan gets, they're going to do decent. But at the same time, I'm not going to say they're the next GOAT. I don't care. But yeah, my shut the fuck up Sports Shot Jocks. Again, I don't have nothing to be really pissed about this week, but like I heard that multiple times and it's ridiculous. Do you constantly hear how like the radio's overhyping like the players that come in?
Everything, bro. Like let's be real. Like just a couple weeks ago, I even bought into it, but rightfully so. I mean, I don't think it's just like anytime a backup comes in, there's gonna be extremes. So
Yep.
people are gonna fucking react either way just because they have to react. They get paid to react. They want to get clicks.
And that's like the
So
Stephen A and the skips, of course. But I also think that when it comes to radio, like I think a lot of these hosts and shit know that radio's dying because how many good podcasts there are out there. And like there's a shit ton of podcasts, like for example, us, like we're a part of the shit ton. But there's like those good podcasts that you'd rather listen to over radio if you're a sports fan. Every day.
yeah.
Every day. We all have one of them. I got multiple. I know you have a few too. A lineman just went down for the Raiders. But yeah, that's my shut the fuck up. It's nothing crazy, but it's just something that needs to be said. Like we all see it. It happens all the time. It's so annoying. I hate it. D, what's your shut the fuck up?
My shut the fuck up is none other than Jake Paul. I mean, he's already started with the shit with Patty. You're like, oh, come box me. Like, shut the fuck up, dude. Like, you know what he's doing. You know he's got to fight. Like, it's just like, and Patty said it. Like, it's always on Jake's terms. He'll never fight anyone, like, unless it's his terms. Like, where he wants it perfect for him. And it's just, I know he's going to have shit to say after this weekend. And it's just, like, shut up, bro. Like, You fight old people, you fight scrubs. Like you don't fight anyone your age that's doing good.
Yep.
So
No, did he? So what did he say this week, D? Because I
he
missed
was
it.
telling Patty to come to fucking Puerto Rico and box him, and he's like, or spar him, and he's like, if you beat me, I'll give you $1 million. If I beat you, something something, and Patty's like, yeah, like, but he'd have to put it in escrow because I know he's not gonna fucking like he'll just bump me if I beat him because who wants to pay someone after they get beat up?
Mm-hmm.
And so
Also, like he aims at these guys that are like that are like great at everything, not just boxing. He aims for guys that are like MMA career wise, like they do wrestling, finishes, submissions. Like go for a guy that straight up boxes, bro. Straight up boxes, please. Just like a good one.
well, why are you going after a guy when he's got a when his name's hot? Like he's like fighting right now. Like why couldn't you say this like 2 months ago, or why can't you say this in a week after this fight? Whatever. Like, but you just already have to attach your name to some UFC shit before the week starts.
And Nate might correct me on this, but like, and I don't blame him if he's right or wrong on this, or if I'm right or wrong. It's when Conor McGregor went over to fight Mayweather, I think it definitely bumped the UFC a little bit. But like, if Paul's constantly doing this, isn't he tight with Dana and UFC? Like, doesn't this hurt them a little bit at all? Because like, you're taking a rising star away from his stride and putting him into a boxing match, and then that could, like when. It's like when in baseball when home run hitters go into the home run derby, it's like a true thing that they always mess up their swing afterwards and like they kind of struggle like in the rest of the season. You know what I mean? So like this could make him struggle and or put back more of his time and wait until his next fight if he's not like physically ready to go right back again. So I just see this hurting the UFC if that happened.
Yep.
But can I gotta admit something to you, D. So I have. Oh, we got
Have you guys happened to tell the people how dog shit you guys are at picking locks yet?
Yes. We opened up with it. Nate, welcome. We did. We have Nate in here. Nate, yes, we did.
Good.
What anything you got to add to us, Nate, while we're hanging out here for a minute?
Are you guys live?
UFC.
Yeah, we're live. We're talking UFC right now.
Oh yeah, what are you on?
So we just finished. Darren, shut the fuck up. Is Jake Paul?
That's a good one.
Trying Patty when he's got his fight, like, oh, come spar me. Like, shut the fuck up, guy. Like, he's got shit going on. Stop trying to attach yourself to the UFC or a UFC fighter when he's got a fight right now.
Yeah, it's a no lose situation for that kid.
Yeah.
So.
Nate, we started off the podcast with I thank you for understanding that even though you had to work tonight, you gave up the chance of being on tonight. We appreciate you for understanding. But while you're here, I know we probably have you for a limited amount of time. So anything you want to get off your chest to start going at us for?
No, Ariel Helwani is like the biggest rat of all time. I called that a week in advance.
What happened this week? If I just in case I or other people missed it, I know I missed it.
Him and Patty and Dana are all beefing. Hopefully he gets hit by a car. So.
So what happened though? Like what was the beef?
Yeah, it's just some beef. They called him a rat, essentially. He got mad about it, fucking cried about it for like an hour and a half on his podcast. He essentially admitted he's a moron because he says he doesn't get paid at all for YouTube, which is the biggest flounder of the bag of all time because he pulls hundreds of thousands of views on his YouTube channel. So what a moron, what a rat, what a piece of shit. Die in a fire.
Yeah, that's a big lie. You definitely get paid for YouTube. Huge.
Yeah, he's trying to tell the public that this guy doesn't get paid in his contract. He doesn't get paid for any of the YouTube views. Then he's a moron. Then you're a moron.
Yeah, big time. Well, while you're also here, Nate, last week's records, obviously Darren and I did flounder the blocks, of course. But as far as picks went, you and D were 8-7. I was 7-8. Close week last week.
Blake fucking breaks the streak of nobody having losing weeks. What a surprise.
Oh, man. Oh, who won the Cleveland Browns-Texans spread game?
I mean, that just proves what kind of a guy.
Awful.
Can you believe the guy is happy Deshaun Watson won a football game?
Listen, dude. Him and E getting matching tattoos of Watson's jersey.
Oh,
you guys,
man.
the fucking massage parlor after this?
Did you hear his press conference the other day? Where like he ended the press conference of saying like he said something about how his team performed, and he goes, "I have to leave now. I have an appointment for a massage."
No, he didn't.
I know I'm playing with you.
So
Fucking
juicy.
dirtbag, bro. You're a dirtbag.
What
Yeah.
else?
Blake's probably pumped about Brittany Gardner too, or whatever the fuck.
Griner?
Yeah.
We haven't talked about that at all.
Nate's gonna have to hang up her fucking poster. That's the
Yeah.
funniest thing.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. At work, Nate's gonna have to put up a new display.
Oh my.
the
Life-size mannequin.
the hero section.
Yeah, man.
Is that your?
I'm making a poster of the fucking international arms dealer we gave up for her.
Oh, the Merchant of Death.
Yeah. The only guy whose fucking name is the Merchant of Death. Yeah. We got a fucking WNBA player. Hey, you know what? Positive, at least she can dunk, you know? If it was a WNBA player that couldn't dunk, rot in jail.
Oh, man.
It's the truth, bro. If,
mean,
if it wasn't Brittany Griner, nobody would say shit.
Yeah, this country's so fucking stupid, but that's a discussion for another time.
Where are we moving, Nate?
Yeah, Nate, where to?
If I can like be an international arms dealer and just get let out, Russia seems pretty sick.
I thought you'd want to go to Puerto Rico with the Paul brothers. Avoid those
Yeah,
taxes.
Yeah. Run train.
I like that. Maybe Mexico. Mexico would probably be fun.
People would kill you and they could get away with it there. You got to go to a country where you can be safe.
I'm gonna go hang out with Andrew Tate in Romania, I think.
Dude, I thought you're more of a Qatari kind of guy after watching all the World Cup stadiums.
No, not enough people have died building that, so I'm not interested.
Jacob's touchdown.
Andrew Tate, Romania would be fun.
Jacob's touchdown?
Jacob's touchdown just happened.
Fuck.
What's up, Nate? What happened?
No, I have the under in that game, I think.
Yes, so we're going to get to it. Right, that'll be up on the slide here next, so we'll just go ahead and get out of the way. Darren and I both have the over. You have the under.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah.
World.
What a
Who
world.
likes good football? Who likes bad football?
Yeah, who's rooting for fun here? Damn. Tough.
Oh, I'm just using patterns that the fucking NFL people who make the schedule have just given us the most dog shit primetime games of all time.
Yeah, but now you
Just
got
wait
the
for
Raiders.
Christmas. Wait for Christmas, motherfucker.
Yeah, for real. Don't worry, we're not watching NBA anymore on Christmas. It's all football all the time.
The MVP on Nickelodeon. Baker versus Russell Wilson.
Oh, what a world.
Empty your bank account for that one, Nate. I want to see you invested.
I want to meet the guy who bet that the Broncos were going to be really good. And I'm not even talking about D.
I thought he was.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I'm talking about, well, that too, yeah. The guy who does the NFL schedule was like, Broncos are gonna fucking slap this year. They're gonna be so good. Put them on every prime time.
I mean, same with the. The Rams were looking, defending champion, and now they're on like every prime time, and they suck ass. Stafford's about to retire. Like Stafford might not be coming back. Cup's out for the season, and then you got like the Bucks on all the prime times too. Like all these games, like these teams aren't the same as last year. Look at who's winning right now. A lot more of these games should be flexed.
Gotta watch the fucking Broncos put up 9 points every game.
I think Drew Lock would have been better on the Broncos this year. At least they liked him.
I'm with you on that. I mean,
Like, I don't even think it's a skill thing at this point. I think it's like, why the fuck should we block for you? You're a fucking douchebag.
hey, we haven't talked about it, but did you guys see that a lot of those Jets players were walking in wearing those like Zach Wilson shirts? I forgot what the shirt said.
Mike
White. Yes, thank you, Mike F. and White. Yep. So Zach's gone. Like he's not gonna be on the Jets. Like there's no shot, but he'll get another chance. But with the Jets, you guys think that?
Zach Wilson to
This is gonna be
LA.
This is gonna be a Rosen thing where he's just gonna disappear.
Mm.
He's got money. Like,
Yeah, his family's got
like
money.
JetBlue or some shit.
So he's playing on the Rams?
Can't be the rich white guy and be bad and then be like complainy and like shitty. You just can't.
Yeah.
You have to be like a fucking G, like fucking Tom, and get everyone's respect.
Have
Fucking
to.
dick, you know, like you can't be the whiny white guy. It just doesn't work.
I don't know if I'm right or wrong on this, but I think as a quarterback, you have to be the one to take the blame for everything because that just sells it to your locker room. Like no matter what the problem is, just be like it's my fault, and then the locker room be like, "Hey, listen, man, it's not your fault, it's our fault." Like you know, you get that fucking camaraderie building, but like him saying like, "Nope, we did fine. Defense, you know, they're not mad at us." Like, all right, bro.
Look, you want the credit when you win, but you don't want the blame when you lose. Like, it doesn't work that way.
Maybe more quarterbacks just need to cry at the podium like Derek Carr. Run your mascara.
My quarterback.
Derek Carr.
Hey, quick question for you two, just because I'm gonna leave here in a second.
No problem.
C League. Somebody who's like not gonna be in the playoffs just dropped all of their players. Do I kill that person? Like, how do you
In our league?
No, not in our league. But if it happened in our league, are they just like
They're out.
Yeah,
Just
so this happened in our league before you joined, Nate. Someone did do that on one of our years, our first 5 years.
Trying to help out E. Didn't E win his championship off that shit?
Was it that year? I think it might
don't
be.
know.
It's
Slander.
E's former best friend. Dropped all of his players, including like let's just say like high draft picks, and the rest of the league scooped them up. And someone won that year. I forgot who it was, but that guy was gone the next year.
Yeah, the like Jamar Chase is on waivers in my league right now.
Yeah, that's a petty move. It's non-spirited. That's someone that's not usually allowed back in fantasy leagues.
Yeah, you should. I mean, I was gonna say something rude, but
I mean, like even if there's no like keeper or nothing, like it doesn't matter your team for next year. You don't just fucking let other people's teams get because like let's just say for your instance, like Eagles, you have a mainly Eagles team. Okay, let's say last week of the season or whatever, or the week before they rest their players because they got shit locked up. Not saying they do, but just hypothetically. Now you're in a bind. Oh, Jamar Chase is out here, so like it's just like. It just makes shit unfair, bro. I don't know. I would never like accept that shit.
Yeah, and you're a scumbag. Like I know it's tough because like if you see him, you have to grab him, but it's also like you're a scumbag for grabbing him. You know, like it's a lose in every scenario.
But I mean, if I'm Nate, I'm grabbing him because
right. You have to. Yeah, you have
like,
to.
I'm not gonna get fucked because this guy sucks. Like
the shit part. Too, like I've been playing like waiver blocker in that league because I've been like, I'm gonna win this league, and I've just been like a prick on the waiver wire. Like people don't pay much attention.
Good.
So like I've been playing like a great game over there, and now like it's fucked, you know, because like
all your hard work is what you're saying. Yeah.
And like Ramondre Stevenson isn't the greatest player, but like Ramondre Stevenson, Kyler Murray, fucking Jamar, like all his starters are just. That person just should get shot.
Then what they'll say is, my team sucks so bad, what's it matter if I drop them?
Yeah.
Their record sucks, but it's like, no, bitch, your players are good. You just have a bad combination of players. But, like, that's just fuckery, dude. I wouldn't accept it.
Yeah. I thought about saying.
Is it a family league, or is it, like...
Yeah, that's a good question.
Like, people, they all know each other. I'm sort of like the outside guy, so, like...
Is it with your roommates?
Yeah.
Oh, that okay. Yeah, that's tough. Is it like one of their friends? Like actually?
Yeah, I think so. It's just like some rat shit. What can you do?
So then, if I'm you, I'm not saying shit because then you'll be the guy that like complains, and if none of them complain, then just fuck it. But just no respect for that guy ever again. Like
bingo.
Yeah. All right. Well. I gotta actually go back to work probably now. So
Nate, before you're gone,
I'm gonna call the store and ask for a manager.
Before you're gone, I got 2 questions for you real quick. One, are you still sick? How you feeling?
No, I've got this like little cough, but it's not like a sick thing. It's just like you know how my cough is, Blake. It just like it'll show up for like 6 months, and then it won't go away, and then eventually it'll just go away, and then it'll show up in another 6 months.
It's the black lung pop.
Yeah. I mean, you know what I'm saying, right?
Yes.
Like, that cough I get, like it just shows up. It's gonna hang around for a while, and then one day it'll wake up and it'll be gone.
Second question I have for you real quick. See if you can, or let us know if you think about next Thursday. Planning out ahead of time next Thursday for the pod.
Thursday.
He's
What day is
it's
Not
the
the
15th.
Yeah, I'm off that day.
Let's do it. All right. Awesome. Thank you. We're locking in now. I know I'm good. D said he'll be good for it. And D was saying before as we were starting this, he goes, I like that we're doing the pod on the Thursday Night Football because it's kind of fun. We have it on the same time.
All right.
Cool. Okay. Well, Nate, if you decide to hop back on, if we're still on, just hop in here, dude. Otherwise, good luck tonight, man.
Maybe I'll jump on during then.
Yeah. Please. Jump in anytime.
Right. Win a lock for once in your fucking life, please. That would be
you this week, bro. I got you.
Yeah, what do you got?
You'll have to wait.
Yeah, attaboy. Attaboy.
I've got a bird. So,
Okay. All right. Love to hear that. Okay. Yeah.
See you later, you.
All right, Nate. We'll see you next time, dude.
Yep.
All right, D. Let's get to it then, huh? You want to start getting to some of these games here?
Let's do it.
Oh,
bro.
shit. I was going to say, on the topic of Jake Paul, okay? So I have to admit something that I've been doing recently. I've been going down YouTube rabbit holes. Like, I'll find, like, one thing I want to watch, and I'll just, like, dive into 10 more videos about that one thing. You know what I'm talking about? So, like, lately when I've been coming home, and real quick in the chat, I don't want to miss, I've missed him earlier, so I want to say it. Higgins in here goes, he's saying, just saying what's up for a little bit. Wish I could stay longer, but I have to work to do. He goes, also, Jacob slander last pod won't stand with me. Hey, Jacob's got the first touchdown tonight. We bet on him, so.
Hey, he's working during this. During this game.
Yeah, it's tough. That's tough. I mean, shit, we don't have a game this week, so we can't really talk too much. You know what I mean? But anyways, what I was getting to was, speaking of Jake Paul, falling down rabbit holes for YouTube. So I've been coming home, and I've been getting high, okay, and just wanting to watch some fun shows, right? So there's no good television out right now, so I go on YouTube. And I want to watch, like, a fun game. So I watched this group called Offline TV. I've never heard of them. They're not that great. It's like cringy shit from Twitch streamers. But from there, I fell into a hole of the Sidemen. Have you ever heard of them?
I've seen, like, clips of them, like the UK guys.
Yeah, it's not, like, the best thing in the world, but it's fun to watch when you're high. They're the ones who started, like, the trend of the hide and seek games. Like, they were the ones. Like... and that's where the KSI guy's from that fought Jake Paul. Listen, I don't know much about that guy, but that guy's actually fucking hilarious. Like, you would fucking love him. Like, their shtick is kind of like corny and cheesy, whatever, but they're just six bros just playing hide and seek, and that guy doesn't give a fuck. Like, I just wanted, since we brought him up here, I'm like, oh, I'm not watching the KSI guy. Again, I'm just falling in a rabbit hole of just, like, grown men playing hide and seek on, like, a fucking $50 million jet, and I'm just like, fuck yeah, this is fun to watch. Fuck yeah, this is fucking cool. Like, that's what I've been doing recently.
So the clips I've seen, it's like them, like, on, like, their different scenarios or whatever, like with girls, or like like a speed dating or some shit, or like they'll just be sitting around clowning each other, and then they have like the chubby guy, and they had him take his do-rag off one day, and then they like saw how big his forehead was, and they all just started fucking clowning him, and it was like, these guys are hilarious, just like busting each other's balls. Like,
I saw one with, like, they had 5 seconds to give 3 answers, and then you hit a button, and one was like, name 3 things you can milk, and this guy goes, a cow, my girlfriend, and my mom, and they're like, what the fuck, bro, your mom? He's like, I don't know, like that shit. Yeah, bro, it's weird. But yeah, so that's my fucking rabbit hole spiel. Let's get back to this, though. Let's do it. So now we finished the shut the fuck up. I keep clicking the wrong thing every time. We finished shut the fuck up. Let's go ahead and get to this week's games. We already have tonight's out. Fuck, I keep forgetting about this part too. God damn it. Also, I'm watching. Is that Hollins? Who's number 10? Hollins. Oh yeah, Jersey Jerry had a boosted bet if you took him for anytime touchdown. So I did do that because I'm rooting for the over. So I was like, why not? I'll just bet him for a touchdown. He didn't get it, though. He didn't get it yet. He just had a big run. All right, last week, I said it earlier, Darren went 8-7, Nate went 8-7, I went 7-8. For the year of 2022, so far, Darren has the lead by 2 games over Nate. Darren, you're 94-88. Nate is 92-80, and I'm right behind both you guys at 90-92. It's a close race for this far in the season. I haven't been this far, I haven't been this close to you guys yet, so this is nice. I'm almost at 500. I'm trying. We're trying to get there. So we'll see what we could do this week. But not much to say about it. We already talked about it. So now we can finally get to this week's picks of Week 14. Tonight's games, if you've seen the tweet earlier, you already know. But if you haven't, Raiders versus Rams. Raiders were favored by 6.5. Their record's 5-7. Rams are 3-9. Over/unders at 42. Possible we could see Baker Mayfield tonight. If he's already in there, we didn't see it yet. I didn't see it yet. So, but my pick tonight was the over of 42. D has the over of 42, and Nate has the under of 42.5. D, what? I'm gonna go ahead and spoil it. You originally had Raiders money line. You switched it to the over. What made you do that?
I saw the odds for money line, and I said I'm not a bitch, and so I was like, I'd rather just watch some good football and root for good football.
Yeah.
So,
That was honestly, that was my thinking. I was gonna go Raiders, but like if Baker ended up like getting hot, then that means more points if Baker played. So I just went. I wanted over from the get go. I will say this though. I thought about my lock. This isn't my lock, but I thought about my lock Monday, and because I thought about my lock, I sold myself on my lock yesterday, and I'll tell you about it when we get to the lock screen. But my point is, by saying that, is that I've been thinking about this over for all day, and I just feel this makes sense. It just makes sense for me. So first touchdown was within 6 minutes. So hopefully we can keep that trend going too. All right. So that's tonight's game. We got that out of the way. D, don't fall asleep on me yet, man. We still got some more games to go here, bro. Next game we got Jets and Bills. The Bills are favored by 10. Over/unders at 43.5. The Bills are 9-3. The Jets are still at a 7-5 winning record. D, what is your pick tonight? Or for the Jets, Bills, whatever.
I have the Jets plus 10.
You think they're gonna cover?
Everyone's gonna have the Bills minus 10, or the over under, and I gotta go against the grain, dude. You lost Von Miller's pass rusher. You're still good on defense, but Mike F. and White, bro. The whole team's buying in. Divisional game, why not? 10 points in a divisional game is crazy.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. That's a lot of points. I don't care who's starting quarterback. Divisional game, both teams are winning. Sauce Gardner is, I think, the best corner in the league right now. I really do think that. He's locked down. He's so good. Nate had he had the over 43.5 over. So I respect it. I have also the over at 43.5 because, like you said, Mike White should be popping off. It's a low over for a Bills game, man. 43.5. So I don't know. It looks good, especially when the Jets know how to score. I like it. So him and I got over. You got Jets. That game's not really, it might be a good game when it comes on, but I don't care about it. I don't know if you do. But next game. We spoke about him earlier. Deshaun Watson's second game, Browns versus Bengals. Bengals at minus 5.5, over under 46.5. The Bengals are 8-4. The Browns are 5-7. Nate's pick was the Bengals at minus 5.5. I also have minus 5.5 for the Bengals. I'm not gonna lie. This was my second lock. If one of you guys picked my first lock, this would have been my second one. I like it. I like another one more. But yeah, I like the Bengals a lot. What do you got, D?
Same thing, dude.
Okay.
Like, Bengals D is humming. Bengals O is humming. Like,
yeah.
No way in hell I root for fucking Bill Jr.
Did you see the Bengals have the best pass defense in the league right now? Or I think if they're not, they were, and they're still top 5. But they were at one point.
Eli Apple.
You just got to pick?
Oh
shit. Okay.
Bengals.
Yeah. Oh, you looked over and you said his name. I'm like, what?
I have Switzerland Ice Cube with fucking Mark Davis. I'm behind you.
Oh, okay. I'm not gonna say anything then. I don't want to spoil anything. Yeah. So.
Oh, dude, spoil. I don't care. You're watching live for the people.
Also, one thing about this pick is that I'm glad I didn't choose as my lock because my last lock and the lock before that, we all had the same thing. Dolphins, we all had Dolphins, and the one before that, we all had that one too. So I feel better not picking this as my lock, just gambler superstition. But yeah, can I ask you this? I'm on this train, and you might not be too. But do you think Deshaun Watson looked terrible because he's not in football shape? Because I think that. I really think that. Okay.
Yeah, bro. Like, he should have just said, "Hey, like, I know I'm suspended for this long. I'm gonna just hang out I'm gonna come to the facility, practice, but I'm not gonna play the rest of the season.
Right. Yeah,
Like,
it's
there's no point.
no point. And you know what? Your team, like, you're 5-7, but you're kind of humming with Brissett. So, like, at the time, 4-7 at the time. I mean, you got the win last week, but not because of the offense. It was all defense and special teams. Austin People-Jones, right? Was it? Yeah, Austin People-Jones. He had a fucking sick return. It was nasty. But yeah, Deshaun looks terrible. Football shape, not in it. Who knows if he snaps into it this week? But the Bengals, like you said, just nasty. O-N-D. All right, we'll go to the next one here. Texans Cowboys, the Battle of Texas. Texans are 1-10-1. Cowboys at 9-3. The Cowboys are favored by -17.5. Over under 44. I'll go first. Listen, I think the Cowboys are gonna smash them, but those are so much points. I gotta take it. I'll jump right into the trap. I gotta take it. It's just too much. It's just way too much. D, what do you got?
Over 44, bro. Cowboys are gonna smash them. You said it right. They're gonna smash the fuck out of them, bro. Couple defensive scores, like it's gonna be ugly, dude.
If I lose this pick, I'm not mad at myself because I mean, like, it's a plus 17.5. If I lose it, that's on the Texans, not me. Okay, like, I don't care. I really don't care. This is a shocking one. You want to hear Nate's pick? We haven't done this yet in the podcast, and I haven't said we couldn't do this. So I'm, damn, I can't not allow it. Nate's got the Dallas team total over points of 31. What do you think about that bet? That pick? That's a good one, right? I think it's a great pick, honestly. If I would have known, hell yeah, but I'm not stealing it, obviously. Like, that's fucked. But that's sick. Good bet. Good pick. Good pick. I like that a lot. So we'll see if that one hits for Nate. First one on the pod. Breaking some ground there. Next game we got on the docket. This one's going to be the Vikings and Lions. Vikings are 10-2. The Lions are 5-7, but the Lions are favored by 2 points at home. Shocking. Over under at 52. D, what do you got?
Lions money line, bro. I rode with them last week. They did me well, very well. So gotta ride with them again, bro. And Campbell coming to fuck shit up.
Yep. Love that. Nate, he chose the Vikings plus 1.5. Of course, huh? A fucking course, D. He said Vikings
He's
plus
a true
money.
Vikings fan, bro.
You think so? He grills his steaks with tinfoil too. Yeah, we just fucking leak it. Oh shit. Oh, Baker's in. Number 17. I think this is his first drive in. Yeah. Here we go. The Baker show's in LA. Oh shit. My pick for the Vikings Lions, I got the over of 52. I just think both defenses aren't that great, and I think the offenses are just going to tear it up. Another new nightmare game for Cousins. That's why I really can't bet against him. But also, Jared Goff cannot be slowed down. And you had him in fantasy. I don't know if you still do. But did Jamison Williams play last week? Did he do good? I didn't see anything about him.
I started him, bro.
What'd he do?
Everyone said he's clear. Everyone said he's clear to go. He's clear to go. One offensive snap, as far as I saw, and mostly on punt, like gunner on punts.
Got it.
What the fuck?
That's so fucked.
Alabama standout? Like what?
High draft pick, like top 5, top 10. Right? No, maybe 12. I don't know. I could be wrong.
It makes no sense, bro.
Yeah, Amon-Ra got 2 touchdowns last week. Crazy. So
I wonder if he like said something to him, like Jameson Williams, like, all right, thanks for holding it down, but now it's my time. And then the coach was like, what? No, bitch. Amon-Ra has been fucking balling for us. Like, I have no proof of that, but it's just like, something had to happen for him to get cleared just to fucking play gunner on punts.
Also, I kind of think that Dan Campbell mentality is like, no, prove it to me in practice, and he hasn't done it yet. You know, like he just got cleared and he hasn't showed him yet. That's that fucking gritty coach. Who knows? But yeah, I love the over for this game. Everybody's got different picks. We'll see what happens. All right, next game. Just want to see this play real quick, bro. I don't want to say it, but depending how this game goes, maybe Baker. I mean, he's obviously Rams are 3-9. They're not doing anything, but maybe he solidifies a spot for next year. Who knows? Who knows? Next game, Jaguars Titans.
I'd love it, bro.
What if Baker does good? I would
I'd be a
too.
Rams guy.
Yeah,
bro.
I'd be kind of for it. I'd be kind of for it.
Fuck off. Fuck off. You know Baker's my
I know. I was
bro.
gonna say he's your guy. I'm saying be kind of for it because Stafford's, like I said, borderline retiring. His injury's bad. And if you keep Baker in there and he starts for you, because you can't draft the quarterback, you have no draft picks.
Baker goes to the depths of hell just to come out on the other side as the fucking starting quarterback of the Los Angeles Rams. That would be the greatest movie ever.
Yes, dude.
Didn't
Oh, man.
He pushed Tyrod out, right? Of Cleveland.
Yep.
Then he gets pushed out of Cleveland.
Mm-hmm. And he's the first quarterback to bring him to a playoff game. And how long?
Make it a movie, bro.
Then they'll show
We're
up.
gonna watch this movie like when we're like 50, and our kids are like, "What the fuck?" And it's like, you don't get
You
it.
don't understand. You didn't watch the Hulu commercials when I was growing up. Hulu has live sports. Oh man.
Fuck it.
So this game, Jaguars Titans, Trevor Lawrence has a fucked up toe. Might
Did you
not
see
start.
the hit? Like,
Yes.
The spin. And,
I thought he was out for the season from
the
that.
ankle was just fucking.
And he came back. He came back to fucking play. Like that. Hey, that's a guy. That's a number 1 draft pick. Like,
That son of a bitch.
bro, I don't know what's gonna happen if he's playing or what have you, but like tough son of a bitch, like you said. With that being said, Tennessee's favored by 4, over under at 41. Nate's pick was the Titans minus 3.5. So he's going Titans this week. I am going Jags plus 4. Whether Lawrence plays or not, I think that offense could be rolling. And the Titans they look like, listen, I think A.J. Brown did it to him last week, but also the Titans just look scared of the Eagles. I don't know what it was, but who knows? Maybe that luck ran out. Your pick, D?
My pick is Titans money line.
Okay.
A bitch on this game.
Hey, listen. This is another one of those games. Either way you go, we don't fucking know, but we're here to make the picks. And, I mean, you took the fucking easy way out. I understand, bro. It's all right. All right.
61, bro.
Huh?
61-yarder kick.
That was a 61-yarder?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Baker getting him down there.
Baker out there. Bro, people like Baker more than they like Russell Wilson.
Yes, you're right. You're so fucking right. Oh, my God. Yo, he can lead the Broncos right now. Hey, but that contract from Russ.
Started, bro. If Nate was here, I would bring that up. Like, I would bite on that, and Nate would just be like, "Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up!" Like,
bro, Baker's trash. He got cut from Carolina. It's fucking awful.
That fucker asked for that release. He got it and landed on his feet, dude.
He was claimed within 24 hours and starting within 48 hours. Like, what the fuck? Oh, man. Not starting. I'm sorry. Playing. All right. Next game we got here. This one is going to be the Eagles versus Giants. Should be a great game of the NFC Beast. Eagles 11-1, Giants 7-4-1 after that fresh tie from last week. Eagles are favored by 7, over under at 44.5. I'm going to start this one off. This one for me, listen, I wanted to go Giants. I really did. But after what the Eagles have been doing, it looks like they just can't be slowed down. I'm taking the Eagles minus 7. I just fully believe in it. I don't think they can be slowed down. D, what do you got?
Eagles minus 7, dude. Nate's fucking been hollering it, and we gotta learn to listen to fucking Nate, bro.
It's crazy.
Last year with the fucking Bengals, this year with the Eagles. Fuck this guy, bro.
He was also a big Charger guy last year, too. Let's not forget that.
Yeah, but...
All right.
I just...
No, because like,
Eagles fly.
He was a big Bengal wide receiver guy last year, but also he was same thing he's doing with the Eagles in fantasy this year. He was doing with the Chargers last year, so that's why I say that.
You're telling me the Eagles are gonna shit the bed.
Whoa, I'm just saying he had Herbert. I think he had Eckler too. But yeah, Nate also picked the Eagles across the board. Bang bang bird gang. All right. Next game we got here, Ravens and Steelers. Should be a good AFC North matchup. Usually, every year, they split. I don't know who won the first game, but Lamar Jackson is out, I believe. I think his injury is going to be a little bit of a couple week kind of thing, like 2 to 4. I could be completely wrong, but I think that's what I saw. The Pittsburgh Steelers are favored by 2. Steelers are 5-7. Ravens are 8-4. Over unders at 36.5 because we all know the fucking Ravens just can't score anymore. They just fucking can't. I don't know what it is about them, but they just can't. D, start us off. What do we got?
I got the Ravens +2, bro. I think Tyler Huntley puts the Ravens, I hate to say this,
Fine.
in a better offensive situation. I'm saying they're a better team, but he can pass the ball quite accurately. He's also a slightly less mobile than Lamar, but it's right there with him. So
He's
I
like
like what I see when he plays.
he's like a value brand Lamar because he can do everything, just not as good. But I'm gonna take your same
I
take.
think he throws better than Lamar, bro.
Oh, really? Okay. I'm going to take the same take as you, but I'm going to twist it a little bit. My belief is he provides a different spark to the Ravens, a spark that they need. Like, they need a change right now because Lamar's just not doing it. But, yeah, this is a good timing. Unfortunately, no one roots for injuries, but for the Ravens, this could be a good thing. And they're only 8-4.
Carolina next year.
I mean, shit, yeah. I keep forgetting that, too. He's a free agent next year. Hopefully he doesn't get franchise tagged. That'd be disappointing. Really disappointing. Nate has for this game. He has the Steelers -1.5. I got
Nate.
I got the Steelers too. I got the Steelers -2. I do. I think TJ Watt is fucking back. I think that guy is just a monster. But yeah, it's all right. You're riding solo on this one, man. You got the Ravens and Huntley, so Godspeed. Okay, we'll go past that one. That one should be a low-scoring affair. Speaking of low-scoring affairs, the Broncos, Chiefs and Broncos. Chiefs are 9-3. Broncos are opposite world of that. They're 3-9. Chiefs are favored by 9.5. Over/unders at 44. Nate's gonna start this one off. Nathan actually took the Chiefs -9.5. So the one guy that goes, they never cover the spread. They never cover the spread. He picks them to cover the spread. I don't know if you know this, D, and I don't have the exact stat ahead of me. But the Broncos this season, every game they've been in, except for like 2, have been all unders hitting, and I got the under at 44. I'm definitely, even against the Chiefs, I'm taking the under at 44 because I'm following that stat. I'm gonna ride with it. I think the under keeps continuing. I had the under last week for the Broncos and Ravens. That hit by a long shot. So I'm hitting the under again at 44. I think that even if it's like a tough division game, the Chiefs aren't going to score as much if it's tough division because the Broncos won't either. But if the Chiefs dominate, the Broncos just won't score. So I got under. What do you got?
I got over 44. I don't know.
Hey,
On the overs this week. I just want to see some fucking high-scoring football.
I will admit I do have a lot of overs this week too, but this is just the one I don't. Broncos just can't. I respect it. I just can't. Chiefs, you think, yeah. But Broncos, I think, no. So.
Broncos country. Don't hide.
Let's hide.
No, don't hide. I need the motherfuckers to come out
and
score some points.
I need them to hide again. All right. Fuck that game. Next game we got here. This one's the Bucks and 49ers. I think we are in the afternoon slot for sure now.
Did I not give you who did the Falcons play?
They're off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you said Ritter's starting. You're right. That's other news we didn't talk about. Ritter is starting, but they just had the week off, so they're preparing another extra week with him.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like looking at my list and I'm like, damn, who are the Falcons playing if I didn't pick them?
And hey, this is a big moment for me next week. I've been preaching Ritter all year, so we'll see what happens. I'm riding on him, and I'm telling you right now, who are they facing? Maybe I'll lock them up right now.
Bucks, probably.
Oh, if it's the Bucks and I lock them up, let's see. I'm gonna look it up real quick. Week 15. It is the Falcons versus the Saints. I'm locking in right now. I'll ride with it. I don't care what the point spread is. If they're underdogs, favorites, I don't care. Actually, I'm gonna put an asterisk on it. If Jameis starts, I'm not locking it, but I'm locking it. Other than that, I'm telling you right now.
About Jameis,
Exactly. But I'm locking it. Quote me on it, unless Jameis starts. But if Jameis isn't announced starter before the pod next week, I'm still picking them as my lock. Don't care. So let that be known. Anyways, back to the Bucks 49ers. Wow, Hollins.
So,
go ahead.
I'll ask you later. But Nate must have been lying.
About. You want to talk about it now or you want to wait?
No, we'll talk about it later.
Okay. We'll get to it. Just don't forget. All right, so Bucks 6-6, 49ers at 8-4. 49ers are favored by a field goal and a hook. Over-unders at 37.5, pretty low for these two teams. The first pick is me, and I have I have the 49ers -3.5. I'll take the hook. If you dominate the Dolphins that big at home, I think you can do that against the Bucks. That's my only belief. Nothing other than that. Just stupid gambling brain on that. That's all I'm picking. What's your pick, D?
I got 10 for a money line. Like you said, if you dominate the Dolphins like that, Tom Brady will be a piece of cake. Quarterback still a question mark, but got plenty of weapons, dude.
Yeah.
Debo and Christian McCaffrey, fucking just put them both in the backfield and snap it to whoever you want and do whatever you want.
5-yard dump to Kittle. Easy. Did you hear the nickname that Kittle gave Purdy?
No.
BCP. Big Cock Purdy. Instead of Brock Purdy. Iowa State. Fucking get ready. He's the next hero. Fucking.
I'm surprised Kittle likes him then. Kittle's the Iowa guy.
So maybe that's why he likes him, the rivalry. But we do know this about Kittle. The one quarterback he doesn't like is Trey Lance. Because when Trey Lance was starting, he was talking about Garoppolo. But now, like, that was his boy. So, hey, anybody but Trey, I guess.
Well,
all right, Nate's pick. Nate also has the 49ers in the hook. So there's that. Again, whenever you have that Nate thing, you just remind me when we get to it. Next game we got Panthers, Seahawks. Seahawks 7-5, Panthers 4-8. No more Baker for them. Seahawks are favored by 4. Over-unders at 44. D, what do you got?
I mean, the Panthers +3, bro. Is Darnold playing?
I think he is playing. I can find out right now. Let's see. Darnold. Sam Darnold. News. He's expected to start.
Oh, yeah?
Okay. I didn't even think about that. Okay. All right. It's +3. It's plus money, too. If you take him at +3, it's +118. Nate has the Seahawks -4. Not going to lie. I didn't even think about Sam Darnold. I picked Seahawks, too. I did. I'm going to stick with it, but I didn't think about it. Shame on me. All right. Next game we got here. I think this is Sunday Night Football. Why don't I have that pulled up on here right now? This is Sunday Night Football. So Sunday Night Football matchup. Dolphins, Chargers. Dolphins off that loss against San Fran. Chargers are 6-6. Dolphins 8-4. Dolphins favored by 3 going into LA. Over-unders at 51.5. Nate picked the Dolphins -3. I picked the Dolphins -3, obviously, 2-on. And then you picked the
Dolphins -3, dog. They fucked us last week, but they're going to come back this week and help us out.
I don't see him losing back-to-back games. The Raiders just fumble? Oh, no. It was an incomplete pass. Yeah.
You speak Dolphin, so I know you're going to tell them to win.
Damn right. All day. Fuck. I just hit my fucking mic. All right. Next game, Monday Night Football. Patriots versus Cardinals. Cardinals on the underdogs +1.5. Cardinals are also 4-8. Patriots are 6-6. Over-unders at 43.5. I'm going first. Listen, Call of Duty's been out for a few weeks. He's got his fix. I'm going Cardinals money line +100. Exactly +100. D, what's your pick?
Pats -1.5. Mac Jones out there yelling like Tom Brady. Love it. Let's go.
Okay.
I want him to fucking let me down so I can have some more fuel to fucking shit talk him to eat.
That's one of the reasons why I picked Cardinals too, is because with that shit with Max on the sidelines, I think Patricia's blow shit in the bed as offensive coordinator. That's why I picked Cardinals too. But Nate's also riding with you on that Patriots -1.5. So you're riding together. All right.
Oh yeah.
That's the games. Do you want to talk about the Nate thing now, or we'll get to the locks?
Get to the locks.
All right, we'll get to it. So time for the lock it up. We've talked about it before. Yeah, D and I have been on a little cold spell here. So let's go ahead and get to our records. We'll get that out of the way. So for the locks, I am 3-8. D is 4-7. And Nate is 7-4, commanding us in the lock category this year. Nate's kind of killing it other than overall record. He's dancing with you on that one. But we'll get to the locks. My lock of the week, and I'm hoping to change my streaks. I said it earlier in this podcast. I thought about it Monday. I bought into it Tuesday, Wednesday. Or I thought about it Tuesday, bought into it Wednesday. Whatever it was. My lock of the week is the Cardinals money line, plus 100 Monday Night Football. I'm taking them over the Pats. I'm thinking this is a big win on a big stage. I'm taking it all day. This is my lock. My second lock was going to be the Bengals, but I am taking the Cardinals money line. D, what is your lock?
I can get behind that, bro.
Okay.
My lock is Eagles fly, -7. Most dominant team in football right now. San Francisco would be there if their quarterback didn't get hurt.
Yep. You said that they would be there. Do you think Garoppolo is the answer for them this year? Like, honestly? Okay.
I'm saying, Fran, give me fucking A-Rod and let me get his final year, bro.
You know what? I agree with you 1,000%. I agree. Or Tom. I think Tom's contract's up after this year too.
Oh,
yeah.
That would be hilarious. Like, they both try to go there at the same year, and it's just like, no, I want to go. No, I want to go.
And then Aaron goes there, and you hear another drop
Aaron's
from Tom.
Aaron's like, Tom, you already got to go to a new team. Let me just go.
They're both from the Bay Area. They're both from.
I know.
So, like, if Aaron goes there instead of Tom, and Tom gets fucking passed by, you hear another, you chose this motherfucker over me? Yeah.
So, LaShawn McCoy says after the Drew Brees retirement game, like where Brady put him out, and he was playing pass with Drew Brees' kids after. You remember that, right?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, absolutely.
And Brady, I'm nice, playing catch with his kids and talking to him on the field afterwards. Tom McCoy said when he got in the locker room after, he's like, that motherfucker down, set him down, send him out of here. Brady's saying all this shit, bro. And it's just like, what a fucking guy, bro. Just like, oh.
Tom Brady's a goon, is what he is. He's a straight up fucking goon. Oh,
I'm nice with the family and shit, and then get in the locker room. That motherfucker down. Send him out of here. Just
we'll cut all this so Ethan doesn't hear us talking great about Brady. Okay, we'll cut it. We'll just cut it. We'll cut that.
hey, bro. Talk about me going to hell. He ain't gonna like football anymore after Brady retires.
You're right. Who's your team, E? Well, Russell's doing pretty good. I drafted him.
I was gonna say an MLS team. Well, yeah, I've been watching the LA Galaxy.
Portland Timbers look pretty good. We almost had a chance in the cup. It's fucking terrible.
Go bake.
All right, Nate's lock of the week. He picked a bird. He picked the Seahawks -4.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah. Yep. What do you think, D? What do you think of the Seahawks?
I thought he lied because he said, I picked a bird. And then I'm like, you didn't pick the Ravens. You didn't pick the Eagles as a lock because I have that. And I didn't think about the Seahawks.
Yeah, but, I mean, you even said Darnold's back. Darnold's starting, and he's picking the Seahawks over them. So, interesting. We'll see.
They wrote him off, and he ain't right back. So, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Wasn't Geno on the Panthers too, right? Wasn't he?
Eddie B.
What'd you say?
Eddie Bridgewater, but I don't know if Geno was.
No, I'm thinking of when he's on the Giants. No, when he's on the Giants, relax. Jesus.
Wow, dude, canceled.
Jets, Giants, Chargers. Oh, he's on the Chargers after the Giants. Interesting. All right, so those are our locks. We'll get right back to them. Now it's time for survivors. We say it every week. We all lost the survivor pool here, but we still pick it anyways. We all pick teams that we haven't picked already for the season, so we'll get to it. The records this week, we all lost last week. 7-5 for Nate. Oh, actually, you won, D. You were the only one that won the survivor last week. Sorry, you went 6-6 so far, and I'm 4-8. So, Darren, what is your survivor?
The Panthers, bro.
Woo! Your survivors against his lock too. Okay. All right. So you got the Panthers. Nate's lock this week is the Titans. Against the Jags. So my lock, or I'm sorry, my survivor is the Chiefs. I haven't chosen them all year. They're facing the Broncos. Makes sense to me. If I lose this, fuck you, Kansas City, because like that makes no fucking sense to lose to them. So if I lose this, it's not on me this time. It's on Kansas City. Fuck them for that. But that's survivors. Pretty easy right there. Nothing special. Now for the actual dirty parlay. The dirty parlay of the week is, or I'm sorry, let's go to last week because again we did lose it. I had Dolphins +4. You had the over for Tampa Bay Saints, and then the Vikings -2.5 was Nate's. It was +550. L for me, L for you, W for Nate, L for the total. It is what it is. We'll get right past it. This week, we got to break the mold this year. We got to win one. Last year we won like, what, 2 or 3 of them? This week's got to be the one we win one, man. We got to get one in the books here. So, again, I have the Cardinals +100 money line. Money line for Cardinals. They just got to win. Eagles -7 for you. Nate has the Seahawks -4. That gives us to a whopping +633. We haven't been in a 600 in a few weeks, so that's a nice break of the mold too because we haven't been winning, obviously. But let's see if you guys are going to ride with us. We got 2 favorites and a moneyline underdog for this dirty parlay. I kind of like that we don't all have favorites. It sounds crazy, but all the favorites, we've been doing it week after week after week, and we keep losing them. So I really like the fact that we don't have all favorites for this one. So we'll see. This will be tweeted out Sunday, of course, with our picks. But that's all I got for the sheets here, man. What do you got? You got anything? You said you had something about Nate earlier. If you're trying to wait till after the pod.
Oh, that was it. I thought he lied about.
Oh, the birds. Oh, okay.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson's on roids.
Oh, what? Like Liver King?
That's what Rogan's claiming.
I mean, like, can I ask this a stupid question? Like, does it matter? Like, does it honestly matter? Like,
no, but just stop acting like you're Mr. Healthy and this is my cheat day and like stop trying to be perfect, dude. Like just bro, I fucking juiced up so I can look like a fucking house, dude.
Yeah, I'm with you on that because Liver King did the same thing. Like, I'm living a healthy lifestyle. I don't even like Wi-Fi in my house.
Yeah, ancestral tenants. This is an Ethernet cable. Like, I can't wait. Have they done SNL on him yet?
So I'm a big SNL guy. I've been not watching for about 4 weeks, so I don't know. Maybe they keep losing their edge every year. I try.
Oh, they got like nobody's on there. I tried to watch the first episode of this season.
They do have one good segment the past 3 years, D, and it's because they kind of ever since Andy Samberg was there and they did the SNL digital shorts. A new group's trying to do the same thing every year. And this year they have these 3 writers, these 3 young geeky guys. They're the only funny part. I don't even remember the name of their segment, but that's it. Other than the weekend update, of course. I always love the weekend update. Shout out to them. That's hilarious. It's always hilarious. But yeah, I don't know. I hope so. Baker slings it. Good catch by the Cooper Kupp clone. Love that. What else? Anything you got, D? We had a nice short episode this week. Got out of the way, but we'll have all of us back next week. This will be good.
Dude, just fucking ready for Christmas football.
Same. Oh,
like, even though it's gonna be shit, it's gonna be cool to have like
bro
to watch on Christmas Day.
I don't know if you're the same way as me. Most of the time too, shit football, good football, I always have it on. Like even if it's the worst games, I always have it on. I don't care.
Yep.
Fucking Carolina, Atlanta on a Thursday night football, it's on in the background somewhere. So it's fine. Baseball moves. What do you think of the big baseball moves? Any stand out to you? Or does it matter?
So like I thought the Aaron Judge thing was stupid, but then I was like, well, California, he was probably gonna make more money going to San Fran, but the taxes would have killed him. I know New York has bad taxes, but I'm sure California's a lot worse. Still.
They're both.
Stay where you're at, bro. You're a fucking Yankee for life. Like nobody grows up and says, "Oh, I want to be a San Francisco Giant." Like,
No.
people grow up and say, "I want to be a fucking New York Yankee, bro." You are that. You're succeeding at that. Just stay there, dude.
Whoa. I'm sorry. Cam Akers just fumbled.
Fucking bitch! I just saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, but about Judge, both have 2 of the highest taxes in the country. But I mean, you're already a Yankee for life. stay a Yankee for life. Like I hate Yankees. I hate the Yankee fans. Like
Yeah, me too.
the only Yankee I like is Anthony Rizzo because he was my boy. He's still my boy. But like my point being, like you're already a Yankee. Stay a Yankee, bro. Like you'll be famous for life. Like you already are. So what do you have to lose? And they have enough money to buy anyone you want around you. So you're fine.
Yep.
Just stay a Yankee. It doesn't hurt. Other than that, Trey Turner went to the Phillies. If you look at the 2018 roster from the Nationals, shout out to PFT pointed out he's a big Washington fan, obviously, but like all those guys on that team are making crazy money now on like different teams, and most of them are stars. So, but that's it. That's all I got. Unless you got anything else, man, we can make this a nice short one this week. We'll get right back at it next week. We're all here. We'll see how this Dirty Parlay does. Hopefully, we get a hit finally. College football, we got bowl games coming too. Does it start this week or next?
I think there was a game last night.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember who it was, but the thing with bowl games, be careful, bro, because you got fucking quarterbacks in there in transfer portals. So you got third or fourth string quarterbacks in the game. So like starters going to the NFL, backup ones go to transfer portal.
Dude, coaches leaving. Like Fickle went to Wisconsin, but Cincinnati's gonna be in a bowl. You got the coach from Louisville. He went to Cincinnati, and they're in the bowl against each other. And he says he's not going to the game. Like the new head coach of Cincy that was from Louisville, or coaching in Louisville. So yeah, you're right. It's tricky. Be careful. But real quick before we get out of here, college football playoff. You hype about it? You think it's good teams, good games?
They fucked up, bro. Nobody wants to see the rematch of the. I mean, I know this won't happen, but the rematch of basically the national championship can be the Big Ten championship, or not Big Ten championship, but fucking Ohio State, Michigan.
You don't want to see that?
Oh, bro.
You don't think that'd be different? I don't know if it'd be as much of a blowout.
Put that first round, bro. Let TCU get their ass raped by Georgia, and then let me see Georgia versus whoever wins out of Ohio State, Michigan.
That would be cool. I mean, TCU's facing Michigan, right? They suck in at 4.
Not sure.
I think Michigan's 1 and they're 4. And then you got Georgia and Ohio State. Or is Ohio State 4? Oh, there he is.
3, you dummy.
Perfect. Hey, that's why we don't have it pulled up. I'm asking. You got us. You're in here, Nate. We're at the end of the episode. We're about to close it out here. Anything you wanna start speaking about?
Did you guys talk about the Prime stuff or no?
No, we didn't. We did not.
Coach Prime. What do you guys think about that? I think it's like a conversation you have to have, but it probably shouldn't be videotaped.
Which one are you talking about? You talking about him saying like if you're not part of it, like get with it or get lost kind of thing?
I didn't like that the press conference he gave in front of the team where he essentially said like, "Oh, you guys suck dick," and I'm bringing all the players from fucking Jackson State. Like that shouldn't be videotaped.
I'm with you on that. Don't say that publicly. We know that's what you're doing. We all know. Like that's what's gonna happen.
That conversation is a necessary evil to have because they're not good and you want to inspire change, but like they're fucking 18-year-old kid. Like
they're just kids.
Just like I thought it was a bad look. He doesn't have many bad looks. I thought that was a bad look.
Yeah, that's a good call. I didn't even think about it in that aspect, but you're right. I mean, but we all know that's what he's doing. Like clearly, that is gonna happen.
I mean, what he could have told. It's one of those things. Like we all know that's the play, but like you don't need to do it publicly, and people don't need to videotape it.
Right. You're absolutely right.
I should have made my shut the fuck up Bomani Jones actually.
Oh yeah. For the people that didn't see it, D, what was it?
He just went on like CNN or some shit and was just like selling out Dion, saying like he sold a dream and that which was a lie, blah blah. Because like basically saying he turned his back on black people, and like Prime said, bro, he's still like when he wakes up, he's still African American, he's still black. Like it's like, just because he's not coaching at HBCU, he shined light onto it. He brought a lot of attention to that conference, to that school. He got fucking what's his name? Hugh Jackson is the coach at Grambling, another HBCU. So it's like people wanted to go there. So like he's made it like, oh, okay, like we can go here and play and like be competitive. And so it's just like he's not the one playing. He didn't make them fucking competitive. Yeah, his son and like a couple recruits he got there made him a little more competitive, but just like you can't. What's he supposed to do? Stay there forever? Or if he stayed there till his son leaves and then fucking, oh, he was just here for his son. Like, so it's just like there's no right or wrong. Like, there's no right way to do it. Like, he was gonna leave eventually, whether he got fired, he left after his son, or the way he did it. One of the three options had to happen. And so, what's it matter, dude?
It, if he stayed there, he would have never got the credit, even no matter how good his team is, of a Power Five conference coach or team. So I mean, he made the right move, but you're right. I mean, he brought enough light, and I said because he brought a shit ton of light to the HBCU more than I mean, a lot of people didn't know what HBCU was until they're like, oh, Dion's like got this crazy good team over there. But I mean, I think he made the right move leaving. Colorado, I think, is not a bad place to go, considering the fact that, like, no offense, Darren, but Auburn's kind of been a wishy-washy team and program for the last how many
Auburn,
years?
bro. I'm glad we got fucking
Hugh,
Hugh Freeze, bro.
and parties be wild.
This is my thing with the people bitching about Dion leaving. If Dion would have went to Florida State, none of those people would have bitched because they would have said, "Oh, it's understandable. He's going back to his school." So, what's the difference of him going to Florida State or fucking another school? He's still leaving. So it's just like don't accept it because it's his old school. Oh, have a problem and say he's turning his back on black people. Like he's not gonna stop recruiting black people, and it's just like why should like just be stuck to just coach there? Like that's a stepping stone job. Any coach that goes to a smaller school is always looking to go up. No coach goes to a fucking small school and says, "Hey, I want to stay here," whether it's a regular college or at HBCU. Every coach is looking to move up. Even in the NFL, every coach is looking for the next best thing, bro.
Yeah, like the closest college to us over here is Northwestern, and like, I mean, I don't know if you feel the same way, Nate, but like at some point Fitzgerald's going to a different school. At some point, we know it's gonna happen. He's gonna get.
I don't have a very cushy job. A lot of people who have a lot of money who really like him. So
That Evanston money.
yeah, I mean he gets to live in Evanston on the lake, and like he's a multi-millionaire. Like that's a cushy job. I don't think I'd be looking for anywhere to go, but I mean people have wanted him to be the Bears coach for a long time.
Yep.
But I think he's the exception to the rule just based on where he is, and the expectations aren't high there.
No, he can have losing seasons. He's still not losing his job.
Yeah. I mean, everyone who goes to Northwestern's a fucking doctor. They're not like
Or lawyer.
It's not SEC pressure, and he gets paid like those SEC coaches because they like him.
It's true. He does, and they got a brand new stadium coming too.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, Nate, we're about to close this up. You got anything else for us before we head out of here?
What was your guys' locks?
So the dirty parlay this week is you have the Seahawks. I have the Cardinals money line plus 100 on Monday Night Football against the Patriots. And then D has the Eagles -7.
Bang bang bird gang.
I was telling D, I kind of like that. Like at least there's one underdog on this trade because like we've had favorites on here a lot and we just keep losing them. I keep losing them. D's had some losses. You've had a few, but like it's non-all favorite dirty parlay. So it feels kind of good. I like it.
This fucking Faith and Cod boy, and we're gonna lose.
Hey Nate,
Yeah.
best story ever, bro. Best movie. Life of Baker Mayfield. From Cleveland to the depths of hell, Carolina. Getting pushed out by a rapist in Cleveland, then getting sent to Carolina, and becoming the fucking savior of the Rams next year.
I like that. You are the big Baker guy. So I like that.
Oh shit, love it. Fucking love it. You think D's showing up to the draft in a number 17 Ram Baker jersey next year?
If he's not, it's gonna be a sad day.
Bro, if he next year, if he tries to wear a different number, and stays on the Rams, I'm gonna be so disappointed.
Yeah, 17's kind of sick for a QB.
Just rock 17, bro.
Yeah, I'm all for it.
No.
Oh man, but yeah, that's it. That's the pod this week. We're all back next week. It's gonna be a fun one. Oh shit, what a catch. It's gonna be a good fucking week next week, boys. We'll see how the dirty parlay goes. Good luck on bowl bets if you guys choose any bowl bets out there. UFC we got this weekend. Oh, actually, Nate, I'm sorry. Before we go, quick UFC preview from you. What do you got?
I think this is a good card, honestly. I think it's like sneaky good. I hope Bryce Mitchell gets his face broken.
Told you. Yep. I said I have the guy he's facing to win by finish just so Bryce Mitchell gets knocked out.
Yeah. I don't really understand the main event. Like, I would have liked it done Glover versus either one of these guys. I think it's super lame to Glover to not give him the rematch, but I think Ankalaev wins.
Yeah. But the money's not, like, betting wise, like, he's a heavy favorite. Well, minus 280.
Ankalaev or Jan is the favorite?
Ankalaev.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it back up.
Jan's good, but he's been chinny his last couple of fights. Like,
Ankalaev is minus 300.
that's interesting. Jan might be a good bet. Like, just
Really? Just for money?
yeah.
Okay.
Because I mean, we forget like Jan was a champ for a while and beat Izzy. So, yeah, I think this is like a sneaky good card. Darren Till, if he loses UFC career over, they drop him. I think that's just about it. I think that storyline with Darren Till will be interesting. He doesn't look very good, like physically. So I'm a little worried for his safety. There's a rumor going around that he got his like fucking brain poked, fucking a really bad eye poke, and like he felt it like go all the way past his eye.
No
So
shit.
I'm a little worried about that. So
Aaron Till?
I like Darren Till too, which is shitty.
Yeah, he said Darren Till D.
Yeah,
Oh,
That's
Yeah. a
gross.
really eye poke in the training camp leading up to this one. He doesn't look very good, like with his weight cut. So it's gonna be interesting. How about that? Since we're talking about it, before
Please.
we
Please, yeah.
how about Wonder Boy fight?
whoa.
You guys watch it?
I honestly
Oh,
didn't
how
watch
about
it.
The Thai fight.
I watched that one. That was over quick. That was so quick. That was disgusting.
Well, we said that was how that was gonna go. The guy, he's fighting an animal.
And I did bet on Ty strictly because that's my boy. I didn't think he'd have a full win out of that one, but I had to. That's my boy. That's tough though. He did
Kevin
not look
Holland needs
good.
to go do what he said and start a fucking Twitch.
Yeah. He didn't look like he wanted to be there when Wonder Boy was just kicking him in the head. So,
Yeah, and then like Wonder Boy said they agreed not to take each other down and shit.
What?
And then, yeah, like they were just like talking in the ring or octagon, and then and I guess Kevin Holland like started shooting, and he's like, "Whoa, bro! I thought you said you weren't gonna shoot." He's like, "I gotta do what I gotta do," and it's like, "The fuck, bro! Like stop! Like I know you're in a fight, everything goes, but it's like don't ask for someone to fight straight up, and then like you can start getting your ass kicked. Oh, okay, now I'm gonna shoot. Like, no,
Yeah.
dude."
By the way,
I think Wonder Boy needs to go back to kickboxing because he'd be good and he'd be a champion there, but he just gets taken down in the UFC.
real quick, Derek Carr just threw the dumbest interception in the end zone. The dumbest.
Yeah, I'm watching this 3rd and 5 right now too, so it's about to go
The
down.
dumbest interception in the end zone. Oh my
many
god.
have?
Say it again, Nate.
How many points do we have in that game?
16 right now. I think there's 5 minutes left in a second. I could be wrong, and I went to commercial.
Devontae's so mad.
Yeah, Devontae looked pissed, dude. Pissed. It was ugly, Nate. It was bad. All right. Until next week,
All right.
boys. Nate, good luck with the rest of your shifts. D, I'll see you in a little while. For the rest of you guys watching us, see you next Thursday during Thursday Night Football. We'll be back live for episode number 61. Thank you guys for joining us. If you're watching this later, hopefully you ride the dirty parlay this week. We're hoping for a change. Who knows? We're hoping for a change. But we'll see you guys next week. Enjoy your weekend. Peace.